Alrighty, hello everyone! Today we will be doing the Makeups and Books challenge, and I totally said that wrong. So right now I'd like to think I have on no makeup, but I didn't wash my face very well last night. So this is my makeup that I use daily. And, or I say daily, there's a couple of lip balms in here that I'll switch out, I don't use every day. But for the most part, this is all going on my face today. But first up is primer. Pick a book that left a lasting impression. Alrighty, a book that left a lasting impression on me was the Pot of Prophecy book by David Eddings. I started reading this when I was like 9, and I'm still reading the series again and again, and I just absolutely love this series. The lighting is just not good for light objects, but I am coming in with my EOS lotion. Next up is foundation. Favorite first book in the series, and my favorite first book in the series is definitely Ender's Game. I don't read too much sci-fi, but when it comes to sci-fi, this is one of my favorite sci-fi series, and it was also one of the first sci-fi series I read. And I am of the opinion that the movie wasn't too bad. For my foundation, I am coming in with True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup in the shade in 5. Next up is concealer, a character that you wish you could get rid of. And the award goes to Jason Grace. I applaud you if you guessed that. Jason Grace is one of the most useless characters in the history of writing. Like, I really feel like he was written in the series just to be able to laugh at him. Okay, powder. Favorite last book. So a couple of rounds ago we just did the favorite first book, and now we are going to do the favorite last book. And I have to say my favorite last book goes to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I really enjoyed reading this book, and I feel like it wonderfully ended the story. So the powder that I am coming in with is e.l.f.'s Perfect Finish HD powder. Eyebrows, a book that you think everyone should read. Okay, so I have this book. It is called Selected Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen, and it's basically all of Andersen's fairy tales. They're similar to Grimm fairy tales. So for the next one, it is book with your favorite colors. And I searched my bookshelf for this one for eyeshadow book. So eyeshadow is book with favorite colors. And I searched my bookshelf, and a lot of my books have some of my favorite colors, but they all kind of look weird because they're on book covers, and you don't really notice all the colors on your book cover until you just look at it, you know? So you really examine it. So I'm going with The Unexpected Everything, which has a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, and a little bit of pink. And these are all my favorite colors because they work so well together and because they just remind me of spring. And yeah. Also, it has like all these cute dogs on the back cover. I think this is one of my favorite covers. Oh man, because it is the best. It is the Milani Earth Elements palette, and it is number 5, and I got it at the drugstore. Next up is eyeliner. Dark and Mysterious Books. Okay, I don't own any Dark and Mysterious books. I bought Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children because I saw the cover and I was like, this looks like a dark and mysterious book, and it was not at all. So my dark and mysterious book is going to have to be Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. And I told you guys before that I absolutely love fairy tales, and I love seeing the original fairy tale and being able to compare it to fairy tales nowadays. Next up is Mascara, a long book. And I'm going to go ahead and say that my favorite long book right now is Tower of Dawn. Blush is a cringy romance, and you know, I haven't really read that many cringy romances. I think Maxima Ride Forever was a pretty cringy romance at the very end, but I kind of still enjoyed reading it up until the very end, and if you've read it, you know what happened, and I just didn't. I cringed so much. All the other fans of the series are like 12, so they were like, oh, I love this is so adorable, and I was like, ew, no. But I think my current cringiest romance is Tamlin and Feyre from A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think this entire series is kind of cringy, to be honest. And that's nothing against the author, because this is one of my favorite authors, obviously. Throne of Glass, I love it. But this series, I read it and I kept on reading the series until it was over, just because I wanted it to have a really good ending and I really wanted to like the characters, but I guess it never really clicked for me, and so I started this, and Feyre and Tamlin was cringy from the very beginning. I am coming in with my Milani blush, and this is in the shade Coral Cove. So next up is highlighter, and that is a book that brightened your day. Go ahead and say that a book that brightened my day was definitely Cress. Ooh, okay. Now before I reveal my favorite book, Kiss, I myself am going to get out my lipstick palette and get out my lipsticks and go ahead and put on some lipstick. I think a lot of you guys are going to agree with me that this is one of the best, like, book romances ever, and that is Empire of Storms. Every single kiss in this book. Like every kiss that was in the book, every kiss that was implied in the book, every kiss that I wanted to see, every kiss that didn't happen, everything, because I love this book so much, and everything in this book right here. So definitely favorite book kiss, Empire of Storms, and that is all I have for you guys today. Hey guys, so if you are new to my channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon if you want notifications when I post new videos, because that sounds awesome to me.